I know my garage is a bit of a mess right now, but this is my '73 Volkswagen. I just did a fresh paint job on it, but it's been sitting for a while, so it's a little dusty. Biggest thing I've been working on is this engine here. This engine has absolutely destroyed me. Next, I'm going to be doing the wiring on the Volkswagen, and this is an American Auto Wire wiring kit. But basically, what I wanted to show off is this engine that I just got done building. It's a 2110, and I built it up to be a daily driver. It's got an angle 110 cam, 82 millimeter stroker crank, Chevy. And then I went ahead and put an electronic ignition, alternator. I got some dual 44 Webers, brand new. And I went ahead and painted the entire engine up. Got a quiet exhaust on there, and this is the engine stand I have. Took a Volkswagen bus tranny and mounted it to a 2 3/8 post. Uses Zalix Industry engine start controller. And basically, I know a lot of you are going to be like, hey, that's insane. Why would you even do that? That does not look safe at all. But I took just a regular engine jack stand, used the weight of my car to support it, to hold it down, mounted my engine in reverse, and then not only that, but I used just to be safe, because the stand actually supports the engine quite well without this transmission jack, but I went ahead and put a transmission jack underneath the engine just in case, just to support it a little bit more. And then I went ahead and got a Type 75 battery on there, and then I went ahead and I just bought a coolant reservoir tank, just a standard size, and that's what's feeding my fuel to the engine. But I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It starts up pretty good, pretty strong, and I mean, I'm really happy with how the engine turned out too. Not really 100% sure how the blue looks in comparison to the engine, but I am going to be having, as you can see, I have LEDs on there, and the car's going to have blue trim, so it should look pretty okay. But this is the engine. It's a little tight, so I can't really get the whole front of it. But yeah, and this does work. So let me show you how this turns on. Went ahead and mounted my starter to the back, wired everything up, even the alternator. I have a breather nipple installed on my valve covers. It's not hooked up to anything at the moment. It's just there to vent the valve covers. But basically how this works is, go ahead and with the ignition off, this is powering the ignition coil. See, now that light turns off, that means, whoops. Whoops. I guess I gotta charge the battery up a little bit. There you go.